Lion and Loki. He didn't announce himself, and he never does. Loki was already seated at the bar when I turned around, boots crossed at the ankle, examining a small chip in the wood like it offended him personally. You know, he said, for a place that exists outside of most rules, you keep it remarkably tidy. Someone has to, I replied. He grinned at that, not sharp, not cruel, just amused. I'll have whatever you think I shouldn't, he added. I poured him something simple. He raised an eyebrow, but accepted it. Ah, he said after a sip, restraint. How very you. We spoke easily, too easily. Loki talked about roads that bent when you weren't looking, about conversations he'd had twice, and arguments he'd won 3 times without ever attending them. He listened when I spoke, genuinely, dangerously so. This tavern, he said, gesturing vaguely, is fascinating. No prophecies, no destiny, just rules that choose to stay put. They behave, I said. Most things don't, Loki replied, smiling into his cup. He didn't lie. Not once. At least, not in any way that I could catch. That's what unsettles me about people, he said lightly. They expect tricks. When none come, they invent their own. The fire crackled. The tavern stayed still. For a moment, just a moment, I believed him. Loki stood, stretching like a man who had simply finished a pleasant drink. Well, he said, placing a coin on the bar that I did not immediately touch, this has been refreshing. He turned toward the door, then paused, hand on the frame. Oh, he added casually, looking back at me, before I go, what do you think about the magical objects I leave from time to time? And then he was gone. No smoke, no laughter, no dramatic exit, just absence. I stared at the door, then at the coin, and then very slowly down at the bar. Son of a... Something clicked behind me. The fire flickered. I sighed before reaching the counter. Some guests don't steal. Some don't lie. Some just leave things behind and let you discover them later. And somehow that's worse.